Hey guys, what we have here is my favorite wool sweater, and it's dirty. And what I'm going to do is attempt to clean it on my own. I've got a new product here that I've never tried before, and it is called Woolite. And supposedly with this product, you can use it to wash your dry clean only wool sweater and it won't harm it. So we're going to put that to the test. First, I'm going to take a look just to see washing instructions on let's see, my washing instructions on this sweater say dry clean only. Cover accessories before cleaning and dry clean. So clearly it tells me that I'm not supposed to stick this in the washing machine, but that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. Let's see the instructions here. The instructions are fairly simple. All I have to do is to select the gentle or delicate cycle in my washer, select cold water setting, and after the washing machine fills up, I then add 2 caps full of Woolite to the water, and then I add the sweater. Okay, so let's try this out and see how it works. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and my washer's already on small setting, small load size. I'm going to put the temperature to cold water, and this washing machine has an extra rinse cycle, and that's meant to like get the detergent out of your clothes through an extra rinse. So I'm going to turn that off. I don't think I'll need it. And over here I'm going to go ahead and set my washer to the delicate cycle, and then once this fills up, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the Woolite to it. Okay, it's full now. I went ahead, and there's like a line on the cap, and all you have to do is really just fill it to that first line, and then you add it to the water. And for one load you add 2 caps of Woolite to the water, and I already did that. So now that I have the water in and I added the Woolite, I'm going to go ahead and stick my sweater in, and let's see how this works. So I'll come back in a bit and see how it turned out. Okay, the washing machine is stopped, and it's time to take a look in there and see what I got. Just hope for the best. Okay, let's bring it in here. It was done pretty quickly. I guess it's only been in there about 20 minutes for the gentle cycle, and now I'm just gonna unravel it here and see how it looks before I hang it dry. And I mean, so far, I mean, everything looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know what it's going to look like when it's dry, you know, but I mean, so far so good. All the wooden buttons are good. Let's see. Seems like the collar is a little smaller. At least it appears that way. I guess the real test will be after it dries and see how it looks then. Okay. That says pretty good. I just figured, you know, over the years, I've cleaned a lot of wool sweaters at the dry cleaners. And it typically costs anywhere from $3.50 to $6 to get one dry clean. And I bought that Woolite for $3.90. You might as well say $4. And that bottle of Woolite says that it can clean 25 loads. So, you know, it gives me the capability of washing this wool sweater 25 times. And I think that's fairly good. I mean, opposed to 25 cleanings costing me from $3.50 to $6, you know, to being able to wash this thing 25 times with a $4 bottle of Woolite. You know, I think it's a pretty good deal. Just kind of flatten it out. There's actually no cleaning instructions on the inside of this sweater, other than, of course, dry clean only, meaning that, you know, I'm not supposed to be washing it at all. Where I think in the past I've read instructions on some wool and it says to, you know, lay it flat and let it dry that way. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this lay flat and dry. And probably the reason they say that is that, you know, if you let it hang dry, it sort of stretches out of shape or something. And if you let it dry flat, it probably maintains its shape a lot better. So, so far, you know, I'm kind of satisfied with what I got. Okay, if I were to give an evaluation right now, even before it dries, I'd say that Woolite is worth the money. I'm impressed. Because at this stage, you know, I've washed a sweater in the past, I mean many years ago, and what I got was, you know, a very tiny sweater that came out of the washing machine. I mean, you know, it's like the thing could have fit on a G.I. Joe doll. You know, it's just freaking shrank, you know. And looking at this, you know, this is normal sized, and I have a feeling that once this finishes, you know, drying, I'm gonna be satisfied with this. All right, so that's it. This concludes washing my wool sweater with Woolite, and my evaluation says that it works.